Well, that's my bad. My computer just decided to short out trying to play the intro. But hey, everybody, it's NFT Weekly here with TD. Very fine joining us today, and then myself, Sam, or Shanika, whichever you prefer. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, great, man. I'm just firing this Discord alert out, and happy to see Larry. I know you had some uh, disastrous storms up there where you're at. I hope everyone is okay and you didn't sustain any damage.
Yeah, thank you. We're doing okay up here, thankfully. Nothing too crazy around the house, but the town that I live right next to just got wrecked. It's still in a state of emergency since Saturday, so there's power lines down everywhere and stuff. I was out of internet until a couple hours ago, so I was scrambling to get these notes done.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
tornado,
it's
I think,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, tornado touched down probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a little
nuts,
too close
man.
for comfort.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not used to that. I'm used to like heavy snow and stuff like that, typical Canadian stuff. But that was just kind of an eye opener for all of us up here.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
that's kind of nuts. I didn't know Canada got tornadoes.
Neither did I.
Dude, we had one in Texas, Sam. Remember that? It's like not too
We
long
had
ago.
3 all at
Yeah, dude.
once.
Wow. Yeah, see, I'm used to it like down south in the Alabama, Louisiana, those kind of areas, and I guess Texas too. But I didn't know they could come this far up north.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was shocked that we had one where we did here in Austin. So I saw some pictures online, man. A lot of damage. It looks like. Did you say something about getting a tree knocked down or something?
A friend of mine, their fence got knocked down, which is like nothing compared to some of the stuff I've seen. That's more like a mild inconvenience. I think they wanted to take that fence down anyways.
Right.
Worked out for them.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I didn't even download my spreadsheet for this week, so let me do that now. And while I do that, let's recap last week. What were the big drops last week, Larry?
Dude, I don't even know. Remember, I kind of took the week off and I just kind of, you know, winged it. And this week has been just kind of a mess catching up with. So it's crazy how stuff can happen.
Yeah,
A lot
Sandy,
can
do you
happen in a
recall
very short time.
anything big last week?
We had taco racers last week.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, they had their founder drop last Wednesday. That was fun.
Everybody, welcome in the Metaforce crowd. How you guys
Yeah,
doing?
thank you guys for the raid.
perfect
46
time.
baller. Yeah, let's go. Oh my goodness. Mars, Utah in the house. What's up, my friend?
Hey,
The myth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wombat also had their sale for season 3, which is kicked off.
Yeah, and Realms season 1 ended, says Tall James. Let's see here. We got Princess Phoenix. Neon Space in the house. He's coming.
Everybody's coming in.
Yeah. Baller. Welcome, everyone. There's the hair.
I love the hair.
You got to do like a timer, see how fast it takes each time.
Time to hair.
So I'm sorry for just the delay here. I can't get the spreadsheet to pop up. I'll get it here in a second.
Yeah, I was kind of flying blind for the Taco Racers drop last week. I remember that. I got what I could though. I kind of like got there like 5 minutes before and just kind of lucked out to some of the packs I got. I didn't pull anything crazy or anything like that. I didn't get that Fettis Taco Mobile that we all wanted.
I'm opening mine tomorrow for Taco Tuesday, so I might still get one. We'll see if I get the streamer luck.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I still have one pack. Sandy, how many did you grab on that one? Like 6 or something, right?
6, and then I put one of them in the giveaway wallet.
Nice.
I think that's being used for the Twitter giveaway that's going on.
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good.
Awesome.
Oh, right. Yeah. That
Could be
was
wrong.
big. Larry, can you just DM me? For whatever reason, this spreadsheet is not downloading from our group chat, and I can't figure out why that is. So can you just ping it to me?
Sure.
Yeah, we launched our Twitter giveaway to thank the projects that had helped us over that 20K mark. Okay, so it's clearly a
Okay, sent you that one.
Asamond. And hey, everybody else who's shown up and typed in the chat. We really got to read them all, TD.
yeah.
I'll start doing that. Got Charm City Coach here and Breaker. Tall James is here.
Yeah, McCarter's dropped in the link. There's the link if anyone wants to enter. If you haven't, please
Hey.
do. We're trying to get as many prizes out as we possibly can. Everything is going to be funneled through our giveaway ticket system.
Yeah, those giveaways are looking nice too. That wallet's getting fat.
Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, I somehow broke my Discord, Larry. So this is not going to work. Can you do that really quick?
Oh.
Yeah.
Doing ask if we do Stream Raiders. Let me get that started. Here, let me.
Hey, Six in the house. What up?
Oh, I got to redo the game capture.
Nice. I like looking at that. I love it. Dude, I love all the 8-bit stuff. It always catches me.
Just fix the. I made it so that it's better quality and is a little bigger on my screen. I'm still figuring out. They have like a beta downloadable version, which makes it a lot easier because I don't have to log into their site every time. But I'm still figuring out how to use it.
That's cool,
Right.
man. I haven't seen that yet.
Battle. Make sure the music is on too. All right.
Larry, you saw that
That's my favorite.
ping that I last sent, right? Did you fire it out over email?
Oh, okay. I'll do it. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm likely going to have to restart or something that I don't want to do. So what else was going on last week? So we had the taco racers. Recently, they launched unsuccessfully. Did you participate in anything taco racers over the last week, Larry?
Yeah, I gave it a shot. I was trying to do some races, on the day it launched, and it didn't work for me, which is fine. I'm kind of numb to that kind of thing at this point. And so yeah, and then I didn't get any I didn't win anything crazy in my races. I probably did about a handful, and I went big. I YOLO'd for the big taco, 5 taco race, just to you bet big and big. And I think I lost a little bit in the end, probably 10 tacos, something like that. But it was more just for me to kind of try it out and just explore the mechanics and things like that. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, adjusting the brakes and stuff. I didn't hit the golden one, but that's okay. It's a cool concept though, and I like how there's small pools. There's only 5 racers.
Yeah, what was your initial gut reaction to the bottleneck stuff? Were you there for that or?
No, I tried the first 5-10 minutes, and then I saw it wasn't working, and then I just kind of left it. I kind of, I've been down this road before, so
right.
It wasn't worth it for me just to kind of sit there F5ing and just clogging the network.
Yeah, with lots of projects, we've been there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just that, I'm kind of used to it. And I remember that the announcement they made and stuff like that. It's, we've seen it before, and they'll be back and stronger than ever. It's just, the next day, probably a few hours later, they were running smoothly.
And
so
they just announced a pretty big reward for everybody who participated. Everybody who played in I guess they're calling it the beta. I forget what word they used. Stress test. Yeah, is getting airdropped
Nice.
a car part.
That's cool. That's good. I like that. I appreciate things like that. I probably won't even get one, but it's good for the people who gave it a shot.
So Lex Luthor, I don't know what waxy straight trace.
Waxiest races.
Waxiest.
Or waxiest racers. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one for a while. I didn't know they were still going.
Yeah, Alcy says there's some things I'm finding I don't really like about taco racers.
I would say that the thing that probably bothers most people is it's pretty, it's very odds based. It's almost like gambling a little bit, and that's got to be you got to be in it if you want, know what the odds are and stuff like that. I can see how that could sit bad for some people.
All right, I got our spreadsheet up. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's kick it off with what's going on today, Monday, the 23rd of March. Looks like the NFT Quest.
Yeah. So week 8 just started. I have kind of slowed down my pursuit of the NFT Quest. One thing is, I've been short of wax, just like I'm sure most everyone has with the, the bear market we're in and stuff. You don't need to rehash all that macro stuff that we all hear on the daily now, but it's just one thing that's a little bit harder to chase nowadays. So I don't force it. If I got most of the stuff for the NFT Quest, hey, that's sweet. If I don't, then hey, I don't need to, be in the top, whatever, 50% this week.
Yeah, Elsie says you're gambling, and if you don't have the perfect tuning for your track down, and you don't have a very high chance of winning, even then, if someone has a higher rarity vehicle than you and or a better driver, you're not going to win. I came in third on my one and only race.
I got a lot of third place finishes actually when I remember that. But yeah, I would guess, people are going to fine tune their race statistics to, get for each track and stuff like that. I was thinking about doing it, just slowly edging it one each time and see if it's a little bit faster, a little bit slower. But I don't know. I know there's going to be some program coming out later. Someone's going to code something that's just going to kind of, take that to the next level.
And so the other news for the day was something's going on with the 7th seal, which I participated in that drop forever ago. I still have unopened land packs or something in here. What's going on with 7th seal?
Oh wow, you got some unopened packs still. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, they had a new piece, the Ancient Mage Tower. I know, Sandy, you ended up getting one, right?
I have not actually.
Oh, okay, you wanted to. Okay, you and me both.
Yeah,
okay, we're in the same boat.
I want to get one. I'm kind of just looking at them. It's a fun game. I remember playing in their demo with a whole bunch of other streamers. I think it was Sammy Snake who put it on. It's a pretty fun game. The token chart has been kind of nuts today. If anybody's been looking at it, it like mooned, floored, and then mooned again pretty much. So I'm very interested to see from a token perspective where it goes. And I'm very interested to see how Magic plays into it, because it was very it's a game it was very much like Civ the first time playing it, or at least it kind of felt like Civ, and adding like Magic into that, I think will kind of make it a very different game. It'll be cool to see.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that too, the whole Magic element to it. But I liked it. It was kind of simple to play, and you could play with, I forget how many people you could have on a map, but I think it was like 8, or I think 6 was the
Yeah, it's
minimum,
like 6 or 8 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's an actual game. Like, how often can we say that? Like they had the game, pretty far developed before they did the drop.
Right.
So it's
Right.
a welcome sight to have in this space.
Yeah, and you know what? I am going to drop a claim link into the chat, something we don't do very often. So on your marks, get set, go.
Who's going to get it?
That's a 1-layer land sale box, 7 slots. Yeah, I have a bunch of these still. So the game is out, which I'm aware of. I foolishly signed up for the alpha, but never participated in it, which is a total waste.
Well, I mean, there's so much happening. Like, same thing basically happened to me. I'm sure Sani, didn't play too many games, but it's just one of those things because of who we are and what we do. We just got to keep kind of moving forward.
Right.
I did enjoy seeing that they have their own marketplace, though. I like that.
Nice. Shout out Mount Doomy. All right. Yeah, like Six said, trying to keep up with every project. It's very difficult. Too much at once.
Used to be my specialty. It gets a little bit harder each day. But with what we're doing now, and and everything, you know, the projects that are around you will just get stronger.
So they had some kind of mage thing today that you needed 55 essence for, right?
Yeah, that's right. I think it was what, 55 essence and 200 wax, or one or the other.
55 essence or 220 wax.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess I hadn't clicked in on it earlier, but I'm not sure if that was always the case. I don't know.
When I looked earlier today, it was they had both options there, so I wasn't sure if it was both
Okay.
or just the one.
Because I know, like, before you click in on it, oh yeah, so it does show both options: 55 essence or 200 wax, 220 wax. Which I guess I thought it was just like looking at the market to get that value. I didn't think it was you could buy it with either one.
I thought it was both, honestly, when I first saw it. I thought you needed the essence and the wax.
Yeah. And you know what? Neon Space mentioned the Alien Worlds update today. Did you get a chance to look at that, Larry?
Yeah, I was lagging behind on that hard. That came at like a really, everything that happened this week was just bad timing for me. But yeah, that was cool to see how they're bringing the NFT mining back.
Yeah.
In a way. So you got to start mining for the points. That's actually a good call because I forgot to put that on my notes. People are definitely going to want to know about that. You know, maybe there might be some people who aren't super familiar with Alien Worlds. It was one of the OG wax collections, you know, for play to earn. Like I remember TD, you know, trying to get me to FOMO into it and stuff like that because I didn't even know what I was doing at the time.
Right. Man, that was forever ago. And you know what? A little later in the show, we're going to take a look at some Alien Worlds data as well. So that's looking forward to that. It was August of 2020, I think, is when the collection dropped. That seems like forever ago, right?
Dude, it's crazy how long ago that seems. And like land prices and stuff like that. Like it was just like, dude, those wax was the Wild West. I guess it still is in a way.
Yeah, Wika says he has 150 tiles to make maps with. Going to take a minute.
Yeah, I have like 223, I think, to make a map with. I need to make some killer map.
Yeah, I think, 254 in that collection. Well, 253 now. And 5 of them are packs. I guess everything else is either promos or tiles, right?
Yeah, I think you can still use the promos as well. I think they're similar to uncommon ranks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Genesis tiles. I got triple twos, 222. Yeah, Lex Luthor says kicks himself for selling his processing ring. You know, speaking of Alien Worlds, we're talking about 2 of them stuck. We're talking about 7th Seal and then Alien Worlds when the oh, Rari tiles. That is 7th Seal. The tiles. Yep. Do we have access to screen share that real quick, Sandy?
Yeah. Let me just actually make sure it's working.
And then Wika says, in the game, do you take over the mage tower that's in the map? Like, do you take over the castles as well by occupying them?
I think you had to build them on a certain piece of land. Where was that? I have the information here somewhere. But yeah, you needed like a plains or something, and then you could you could turn a villager into a mage. And I think they're kind of like a soldier at that point. Just instead of, you know, the axe, they got the magic instead.
What do you want to take a look at here, TD?
I guess just throw the game screen up if we can do that.
Oh, throw the whole game up. I did just.
Is it a download? Is it an install, an exe you have to run? I don't even know this.
Yeah, you do need to download
it's
it.
An install.
Okay.
Which all you need to be able to download the install is to link a wax wallet, I think. I'm not even sure you need to have tiles in it.
No, I'm sure they would have ways for people to play without tiles and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it says this game is free, but the developer accepts your support by letting you pay what you think is fair for the game.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Right on.
more gameplay white paper stuff because a couple guys destroyed me and I couldn't figure out how they got so far ahead of me so fast.
Yeah, that's gonna happen with a lot of games.
Right.
NFT games or not, you know, I'm kind of used to getting my butt kicked and stuff like that. There's always gonna be, you know, level 100 guys when I'm sitting there at like level 5, just working my way up.
So people know the average essence per game is apparently 51. So I feel like that's a pretty playable game right now in terms of selling. If you're looking to be selling in-game tokens, um, especially because right now it costs more to pay essence than wax. So I would imagine that gets pushed down from sellers pretty soon here.
And then it was 55 essence, so really you only need to play just over one game, and then you can buy the mage.
Yeah.
Like that's not
Yeah,
that big of
just
a
like
commitment. It's not like you're grinding for a week straight, you know?
yeah, and then I forgot who it was. I think it was Lex Luthor maybe who put in the chat that, or maybe it was Uga that put in the chat. It was also a whitelist, but it was if you've earned 55 essence in the game, you were whitelisted for the sale, which I think is a cool way of doing it, rather than just like you had to hold 55 essence.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate things like that too. You know, the people who play the game should have first rights to these kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's talking about tag though.
Yeah. And so, Larry, I see on this spreadsheet also the name Our Planet. What is it? Throwback Day for us?
Dude, Alien Worlds, Our Planet, you know, let's blast from the past. Let's go. Gonna be bringing up like Pepe Hero next.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, so they're bringing the robots. They did the robot drop before. I don't even know. Do you guys remember when that was? It was like a while
No, it went by so
ago.
quick. Yeah, it was forever ago, and I remember the communication wasn't. I feel like a lot of people missed it because they didn't prepare for it, and then I remember it selling out like really quickly. Like they didn't
Seconds.
have enough. Yeah, they didn't have enough for the demand at that time. And then I think somebody came in and killed the secondary market and shot it right up. That's the way I remember it. I know that I don't have any robots. Do you?
No, I didn't get any either. I remember the exact same thing. It was kind of poorly communicated, kind of came out of nowhere, and then it just got snapped up by like I want to say like one, you know, bot user or something like that. I'm sure there was more.
I think I still have my robots.
Oh, it was you, Sandy. I knew it.
Let me just double check. Because couldn't we not like open the packs too?
Well, the gameplay isn't ready yet. So like you must have been sitting on those packs for a long time now.
I mean, it's probably coming on like 6 months or something. I've been holding on to them for a while.
Wow, I didn't know it was that long. That's crazy.
Yeah, and their lowest listing is like $6 now.
Oh wow.
I have 2 of each of the packs that they released back then.
Wow, it might even be better just to buy it off secondary right now and just like skip the drop hoopla because you know it's probably gonna, you know, something similar is gonna happen this time. There aren't a lot of packs available. I know that because there's only 4,000 small packs and 1,000 big packs, and you can buy I think 10 each drop, like each transaction.
I think that was the same last sale because these are the big packs and they all have 1,000 mint.
Yeah. So you can buy it for Ether. I'm just reading in this Medium article that 75% is going to go to the RDAO stakers. Let me see. RDAO holders. That's interesting.
RDAO. Wait, what does that mean? So does that mean I need to unstake my RDAO to get it?
That's a good question.
I think when this, speaking of that, actually, I think when those auctions, the RDAO auctions end, you're going to want to unstake it anyways. I think the staking for RDAO is going to be useless after that. So I imagine they don't do anything like that because I'm pretty sure they're taking the box tokens as well, and they're going to distribute those to RDAO holders. Don't quote me on that though, but I think that's in their plans. They talked about redistributing the Aether as well, 75% of it. So So it's, it's typical DAO techniques and tactics, which is good. You want to reward these people who are supporting your project.
Yeah, let me throw the Medium
Yeah.
article into the chat
Because
there.
I've had my RDAO in there for a while now. Just keep adding
Yeah,
more and more.
it's foolish not to. I actually just started buying the RDAO auctions just like last week. I was holding on to my APH for the whole time. I was waiting for day 100 to come because I knew that would just kind of sink over time.
Right.
But I also figured there'd be a lot of people kind of like me thinking the same way. So I just started entering it the last third, the last 50 days, and started staggering my bids. But one typo totally screwed up my whole plan. I
saw that.
Yeah, I had a target number that I needed like 2,000 to get to, but I typed in the target number, and so I just whaled in one day accidentally.
So this is on Tuesday. So this is tomorrow. What time local? Let's see. Like 11 a.m. it looks like.
Yeah, because you guys are an hour behind, right? So yeah,
Right,
so
yeah,
it's noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Central time. The cost is 1 million Ether up to 5.25 million Ether. The prices vary. Each robot's not exactly the same, but they're pretty close. And the sale is open for 24 hours. I would be surprised if it's open for 24 minutes. I assume it will all get bought up really quickly. And there's 3 different types of robots. So they all do kind of different things. There's the Quasimodo robot, which is kind of like a thief robot. It doesn't actually attack. It just steals resources from other people around you. There's the Chad robot, which is for attacking and raiding. And then there is the Bobbert robot, which is mainly for defense. So, you can kind of structure it however you want. A guy like me, I don't see me playing it like every day, raiding,
Right.
constantly. I would want more defensive stuff. Just to kind of make sure I don't get, attacked while I'm sleeping or not paying attention.
Yeah.
I got the 7th seal game up if y'all want to take a look at this.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So these are like little areas that you build the map with. Like these are the NFTs themselves. And I don't really know how it works in terms of rewards for people playing on your, I'm not sure if there are rewards for like people playing on your maps and stuff.
It was originally designed, you designed the map, and like, let's say your map there, it's like all common tiles, but there's another map that's the exact same, but they have all like epic tiles, that they would get more because they're epic. The commons wouldn't get as much reward for them playing your map. Really, you want a map that everyone's going to play all the time. You want like an exciting map.
Yeah, kind of with a lot of movement. And then like everybody moves at once, which is kind of cool. Like everybody lines up their movements and then all the soldiers move at once. And yeah, you build like farms around it so you can get, I think it's like more units. Yeah, it like decides how many units you can make each round. I'm trying to remember this from when we played it. It was a while ago. Yeah, and don't necessarily knock down the forest if you don't want people to be able to get to you, because it takes a whole turn to like chop down a forest to be able to walk through that land. Yeah, you could build with your villages. Let's see. Let's just get to combat so I can actually show the game. Forgot how I select my character. Make him move.
I think you want to send that guy out, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yeah, the tiles raise you can send him to. There you go.
Yeah, so I got them both moving. Cool. I forgot how to like move my point of view and stuff on the game.
Yeah, I got to see the rest of the map, see who you're playing against.
I don't want you to move that way. I want you to move that way. Yeah, so you can kind of build a farm so that I can make more people. I want to kill their villager. I think that's all my turns. Yeah, it just keeps expanding the map. It's pretty fun to play.
Cool.
Oh, the WASD is how you move. Thank you. This is 7 seal.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this started another turn.
So Wika says they will keep sending guys along the path as an auto walk until you tell them to stop, so you can make a train from one village to a place, and they follow it forever. Interesting.
Nice. Very good to know.
Saves a lot of time.
Oh, you got a battle.
Yeah. Hope I win it.
I forget what the tiebreaker is or anything like that.
For the battle?
Yeah. Is it just? I think it's just 1-1, right? That's what I remember, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
So
I really
Wika
need to
says
kill their villager there.
if even numbers, it's an extra turn. It's 1-1.
I hope you're not playing Ouija.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm just
Yeah,
playing
we
like
can-
comms.
Cool. All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah, welcome to. I'll just keep playing this in the background if you want to make me smaller again.
Yeah. So blockchain brawlers tomorrow. Were we done with our planet? I'm sorry.
Yeah. The only thing I guess worth mentioning is with the Our Planet robots, they're one-time use. So you get the NFT and then you burn the NFT, but you get the robots in the game. So if you want to sell them, you can't resale them after that point. So if you want to sell them on secondary, you cannot use them in game. And also they are going to do a drop for Our Planet minerals soon. So if you can't get it now, but maybe you got a lot of land, a lot of minerals, look for that in the near future as well.
Very good. Blockchain brawlers, what do they have going on? I think I seen a give lab or something for them recently, some kind of giveaway, right?
I hope so. They've doing a lot of stuff, so I'm sure they'll give some of it back to the community. But they're doing kind of like the base level packs. This is to get the more common person to be able to enter and play blockchain brawlers, which I appreciate because I've been waiting for like a more common entry point for a while because like the floor on blockchain brawlers is just really hard to get into. You got to take that leap of faith if you really want to. And I think the common, the Scotty wide eye was like $200, $250. That's not easy for, the average person to get started with. So these ones are just $50 and it gives you everything you need to get started. It gives you one brawler, one ring to use them in, and even a swag kit to kind of, customize your brawler. Which is always cool. I like looking at those. That was one of the things I could kind of afford that I was thinking about buying a swag kit, not even able to use it. But yeah, and they have 5,000 for sale at $50 a piece, and it's on Wednesday, May 25th, around lunchtime Eastern. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, or 1700 UTC.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we're going to take a look at some blockchain brawlers data in a little bit as well. I believe the answer to the question about the Scotty wide eye is around 2,900 wax is the average.
It's crazy, man.
Price for it. Yeah. So we have a couple Dapper Labs projects dropping this week and maybe soon, right? It's first NFL All Day on Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for the NFL All Day coming up. So they finally got around to doing their rewind packs, which are going to include weeks 1 to 12 from last year's season. Yeah, it'll a whole bunch of moments. They're doing 3 different drops of these. So I don't think it's going to be like, this is week 1 to 4, this is week 5 to 8. I think it's just random moments from week 1 to 12, and it's going to be over 3 drops over the summer. But the one thing, like I'm excited for it for a different way because I don't really like buying the NFL All Day packs. I think they're ridiculously overpriced, and it's a really efficient way to turn $60 into 20. And for I guess for a gamble if you want. I'm not really down like that. I will just patiently wait on secondary you know, the day or two after and pick up some moments that I, you know, want to have that I think might be undervalued, or maybe I want to complete a set or something like that. Because if you've looked at the market for a lot of the common moments, they're at like $4 or $5. And if you get 4 of those in a pack, like that's just, you know, you're wrecked instantly. It all depends on how much you want to play the RNG game.
Yeah, so this is new. Did you see this? I like this a lot. This highest sale little banner that they got going across on this 65, 20, and 10K respectively. That's pretty neat. Have you seen this?
No, I didn't. I didn't see that actually. I'm curious what one for 10K. Maybe it was like the Tom Brady or maybe the Pat Mahomes or something like that. For the
Yeah, it has to
common.
have been a 1 mint of something. But yeah, it's interesting.
Actually, it probably is the
I
Brady,
wish I
right?
sold
It's
my
probably that
legendary
picture.
for that much.
Right, yeah. Yeah. And then I don't even know if an ultimate has ever came out of Top Shot or All Day. I've never seen one. Have you?
They just, I think that Brett Favre was the first ultimate for
Oh,
any
okay.
pro. Yeah, they kind of teased it as that was going to be the big one. So, you know, those are going to be few and far between. I'm not
Right.
expecting to get one of those anytime soon, but it's cool to see.
So it's $59 for the pack again. Is that
That's
right?
right. $59. The drop is on Thursday in the early afternoon, right after lunch, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1800 UTC. And one thing worth pointing out is that if a player already has a moment, like let's say, for example, Tom Brady already has a common moment, he will not get another common moment for season 1. So it's kind of, maybe you have your eye on a moment. I haven't really looked at the market in a while because NFL's been, pretty slow over the last month or so.
Sure. Yeah.
But maybe if there's a moment you had your eye on, maybe now is the time to get it because they're not going to be releasing any more of those. The market's kind of tanked overall, macro level market, I'm saying. So maybe now might be a good time to buy, to kind of zig when everyone else is zagging. But I guess I should point, this is not financial advice, right? Always
Yep.
forget
Yeah.
that. My favorite line. And the same thing applies to rare moments. If a player has a rare moment already, he will not get another rare moment. So, I'm curious to see what players they have as well. They talked
Yeah.
about JJ Watt and Derrick Henry and stuff. There's lots of good players who still don't have moments.
Cool. 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 And then Top Shot is doing something as well, and that's on Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right. So moving ahead to Friday, Top Shot is having their WNBA drop, the Run It
Okay.
Back plus archive drops. So really worth noting that there's actually 3 different drops. There is the priority queue for the Run It Backpack, the general queue for the Run It Backpack sale, and then the general queue for the archive pack. So the Run It Backpack is it's the backpack. It's $79 and it comes with
Damn.
a rare moment.
Is that
The art,
WNBA though?
that's right. Yes,
They all are.
yeah,
Okay.
on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was not a big fan of the WNBA stuff before, but I remember you bought it, TD, in the past, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
very well with it. You would always say, "Hey, you missed the opportunity." I didn't like it just because it's a marketing thing. Like, but they're pumping WNBA a lot, so which is nice to see. I was just
Yeah. Definitely.
worried that the secondary volume wouldn't be there, things like that, just because not as many people watch WNBA. But maybe I'm a caveman, maybe I'm living in the past.
Sure. Yeah. They don't. People don't care, man. An NFT that they could flip it doesn't matter what's on it or what's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And
But
there's going to be a challenge for those Run It Backpacks. So, there's 7 rare moments and you can get the 8th one in the challenge, standard Top Shot stuff we all know and love, selling into
yeah.
those challenges.
Cool. Cool. But before Friday, we have. Oh no, this is on Friday. We have something from our friend 6 p.m. Is that right?
Yes, but one thing before we leave NBA Top Shot, it's just worth pointing out that in 2 weeks, there's the Magic Johnson drop.
Yeah.
And that one's super expensive. It's $400 a pack. I'll mention it again. It's just something you might want to plan ahead for because it is so expensive. It's going to be a lottery ticket drop because there's only so few of them. And for $400, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the ROI is going to be, things like that. But you know, Magic, like he's one of the
Right.
most marketable players of all time. Everyone loves Magic Johnson.
Yeah, and the timing with the HBO series and all that, as it was probably.
Have y'all watched the series? It's really well done.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes. I saw that it caused what's his name to throw a temper tantrum about how he was portrayed, Jerry West, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They're getting lawyers involved and such.
oh wow,
Oh wow. He's really throwing a hissy fit.
Yeah, let me see.
the logo, man. You don't want to piss off the logo.
Yeah, he was upset about how he was portrayed as a rageaholic, I think it was the text that I read. But
I've heard some stuff. I heard he was kind of crabby, Jerry West. Like, I'm not even talking about him as a player. I was talking about him as an executive because he's one of the best execs ever. He's built some damn good teams.
yeah, so I don't think it's gone to court, just the threat of. That's what a cursory Google search gives me. But yeah, he said, I'm going to take it all the way. So, all right, dude.
See where that goes.
Yeah. All right. Tag. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so Tag actually had one of these badge drops before. It's still available on the market. Check it out. I think it was the Vitality one, the Heart one.
Yeah.
And so now they're doing badges 2 and 3, and they're going to be for power and intelligence. And these are permanent boosts that apply to your character when you play Tag. So it's nice to have. It's just a nice little boost. It's $5. It's super cheap. If you're into Tag, which I suggest you all should, check it out, give it a shot. It's probably the best text-based game on Wax and on Discord and stuff like that. And we love Stuck, man. He's just done so much for Wax and everything, and it just it's love to see it. So yeah, these ones are for power and intelligence, so they'll boost your stats +5. And worth noting, there is a badge for mastery. So if you get all 8 separate badges, so the first 3 that are out now and then the extra 5, you can blend those together for a badge of mastery, which gives you boost to all of your all the stats at the same time. And then it still stacks with the other stuff. So you can't stack 2 of the same badge, but you can stack them with the badge of mastery.
Cool. And 6 says, and 10% of the drop proceeds will go to RAM for the game. Very nice.
Yeah, he's looking ahead, man. He's a smart guy. Buys the RAM before he needs it. Unlike the rest of us.
I actually have a question for 6 if he's down to answer that right now. Actually, maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't know. If we have a timekeeper, should we use a guild license if we bought it? I bought a guild license, and I don't know if I should use that as my guild license or if like the timekeeper thing is ever going to become my guild license. We'll see if he answers. We can keep going.
Yeah. All right. Anything more on Tag we need to know, Larry?
No, it's $5. It's super early in the morning though. So it's super early Friday morning. But it doesn't really matter because it's pre-minted. So, you don't have to be there first in line to get that early mint. It's just RNG, which
Cool.
I prefer.
Yeah.
I don't really like the mint sprints these days. I can do pretty well with them myself, and we all know our little tricks. But at this point, I like to see more people do the pre-minted drops.
Yeah, and do you know why that drop is going to be a pre-mint?
Why is that?
Well, because the Tag collection, I believe, it will be second place in the NFT Royals sometime in the very near future. But right now they're first, so just wanted to call that out.
Shots fired.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fantastic that supporting the NFT ecosystem like that. Stuck, Waxel, and ourselves. Oh, and here's your answer, Sandy. Timekeeper, when I finish linking the 6 p.m. collection over, has better odds than regular or special edition licenses. However, other licenses can roll better grades. Sometimes it's also nice to have a variety of characteristics to use.
I see.
In that case, I'm just Put it on.
Yeah, no, I'm totally kidding. I actually said to Sandy that if we ever got close, that we would have to stop like one NFT short.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're pretty far off though. All right. What more do we need to know about this drop?
But not too much. It's happening on Friday, super early in the morning. It's only $5. Definitely give Tag a shot if you haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Saturday we have Digicon. When does that start officially? Friday morning?
That's right. Yeah. So it officially starts Friday. The reason we have it on the schedule here for Saturday is because that's the big main event for Digicon. So they're going to have their big live stream event on 2 p.m. Eastern or 11 a.m. Pacific on Saturday.
Excellent.
If you're like me, don't wait until the last minute because you want to get your Digicon stuff done. Plus, there's certain stalls, certain people who do certain things on specific days. So someone might have a promotion on day one that they won't have on day two, or they might give you rewards for coming every 3 days in a row. Dude, Digicon is just blown up. Every time I go there, man, there's more rooms. There's always way more stalls. It's really cool. Like I really like the hype that this event has gotten over time. Cause I remember Digicon 1 and Digicon 2. It was basically like one room where we all just kind of hung out.
Yeah. Princey says, "Oh wow, Digicon is Memorial Day weekend. We'll have to cram it in. Lots of whitelist NFTs this round." Awesome. And I'm sorry, it feels like I'm rushing, Larry. I don't know how we got to 10 minutes before 9 already, but here we are. Tuesday of next week, we have what? Another Funko drop, right?
Yeah, so they just announced this a few days ago. Kellogg's cereal is joining the NFT space. It's the collection we've all been waiting for. Tony the Tiger.
Yeah. Less excited than last time.
Yeah, it's coming off DC Comics. I think they just kind of, who can follow that? It's like
right. So they're like, we have this IP,
after.
let's just get it out now, and
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I will say Funko has been incredibly successful if you play your cards right. It's really hard to lose from how I see it. Because you can buy the packs and not open them and just wait, shortly before the redemption, and you'll watch that pack probably 3x in price. You don't have to do anything. It's usually, I think, 2 to 3 months. It's not even like a long period. Like if you talk about 2x or 3xing something in 2 to 3 months, like that's pretty damn efficient. The only problem with Funko is it gets like botted to all hell, and they have very poor techniques to prevent multi-accounting and things like that. So it's a catch-22 because we all hate it, but you got to play the game if you want to get the packs, because otherwise you're gonna have to buy off secondary, and then you're gonna reward some flipper who's they don't give a crap about any of it. So it's just, I don't know, like it's hard to be on the right side of history with this sort of stuff.
Yeah. So Alcy says the packs are going to be 15K instead of, and I know this, 22,250, I think was the numbers on the DC.
Right. That's good. That's good. Because we all know this is not going to have the same market that last drop had, for sure.
Yeah.
Although I am pretty excited for Coco the Monkey. I saw that and I really want that one. It's
The
like
Tony the
burger.
Tiger Jr. looks pretty cool. The Grail that's in there.
It's kind of got that chibi look.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This might be a good time to segue, because DC Funko is another project that I compiled some data on. So, Larry, as we talked, I know that you've always been huge on pulling volume data, and I don't know how it came up in conversation recently. I think because we wanted to bring some data onto the show. I found some great.
That's right.
I found some great websites, along with hitting just the Atomic Hub API. And there's a lot out there, and if you if you do it right, you can really, it really tells a story. So we're going to dive into that.
100%.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen here. Did Sandy just drop?
Oh, I guess, yeah, I
That
guess
was
we
an
lost him.
accident. I was testing to see if something was working in the background.
Yeah, here, let me grab
I
my
agree.
screen.
Toucan Sam as the redeemable would be dope. I'll see.
Dude, I was all over Toucan Sam. I love
Sometimes
my
I'm
Fruit
so
Loops.
confused by who they choose as the redeemables.
And it's not even Tony the Tiger, it's Tony Jr.
Yeah, but Tony the Tiger's the one on the packs.
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
weird.
I'm just going to blaze
Yeah.
through this really quickly. So just some market data. And this was this up till this last Saturday, I believe, the 21st. Let me go and get this started. All right, so if up first is blockchain brawlers, and I just went down the list of the top projects that have the most volume. So as of Saturday, they had 40.9 million in volume. That's just insane.
Yeah. All those auctions, right?
Yeah, 92,000 plus secondary market sales, an all-time high sale price of 1,240 wax. Oh, wait, an average sale price. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. And then an all-time, I just thought that sounded low. 165K was their largest sale, and that was for Dave Racing Green, one of
Love
one.
that. I love that.
Yeah. If we look at the 30-day and the 70-day, so it's a downtrend, but I think you're going to see that in every single project, no matter what.
Absolutely.
For 30-day, the 7-day, a nice trajectory up. But look at the 15th and 16th. So I'm trying to figure this out, and I had to dig into more data. I think this was very specific to blockchain brawlers for some reason, and I don't know what happened on those 2 days. Like, I'm guessing it had something to do with, all of the, stuff that was happening in crypto at that time, shortly before. But I mean,
I think I have the answer, actually.
oh yeah, what's that?
They only do auctions 5 days of the week. So 2 days.
Interesting.
They have 2 days off with the auctions, yeah. And worth noting, they've only got, I think, a week and a half left of auctions, if I'm not mistaken, for the legendaries.
See, I didn't know that. Very good. Excellent. All right. And so here we look at the two highest volume specific, like NFTs, individual ones, which is the gold, which we probably all knew that, and then the other ones, the Scotty Wide-Eye. But if you look at the volume and the sales on the gold, 85K sales, 12.3 million in volume. There's 360K plus floating around, average sale price of 144. And then I went and I pulled just like, let's look through the sales history, the most recent sales history, to try to get an idea of like where the price is sitting now. And so it's like right around, I'd say like 78, 79 wax. And for a Scotty Wide-Eye, 1,600 plus sales, 4.8 million in volume. There's 6,000 plus of them floating around, average of 29, 21 wax. And that's dropped significantly down to like around 1,500 or so. You can see the prices there, 1,487, 1,520, and 1,527.
Very
All right.
nice.
Next, we have Alien Worlds. So they are like sitting in the top 3, man. It's wild. What do you see the numbers, North Larry? They're gonna blow your mind. So 186 million in total volume, 5 million, 5.6 million secondary market sales, an average sale price of 443 wax. And then the high was 423K, which is $104,000 somebody paid for the grasslands of Mary.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so the 30-day on this one is actually showing an uptrend, but it's pretty flat. And we have that one outlier week there of the 10th that's likely pushing all of that up. But the 7-day also is pretty flat, although it is headed down. The 20th looks like it was particularly bad. I don't know what was up with that. Let's see, what day was that? It was 3 days ago. That was like Friday. So maybe it has something to do with. So I don't know if you saw this on the Alien World site. They have all kinds of graphs and stats. And if you take a look, like right around the 20th, the active miners just plummeted by like, looks like, I don't know, about 10% or so.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of correlation I'm trying to make here. I'm just pointing out that that's what I found.
Maybe they did some bot prevention stuff. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's a good thought. And then so here's our two highest volume NFTs. The drill, which I love it, and the basic explosive. I was trying to guess the second one when I was doing this, and I thought it would be one of the, like one of the, like the shovel or the face or whatever, but no, the basic explosive and the drill were the top 2 volume. And then again, these numbers are just ridiculous. 769K sales on the drill, 31.6 million in volume. There's 377K floating around. Average sale price. This is interesting with all of that. Like, look how it's sitting. The last 3 sold right around 41, 42, and that's the average out of all of that. So that's interesting to me. The basic explosive is much different, but it's 42.3K sales, 25.2 volume, 16,000 floating around, and then the average in the last sold is pretty different. Significant difference there, like almost half as compared to the drill. All right, next we got DC Funko. They're sitting in the top 5, and as of the 21st, they had, so this volume, where do you see how many? This is only 20 days. That's all
Right.
the data for DC Funko. So 7.3 million in volume. I think that's ridiculous. And 110K secondary market sales at only 67 wax average. And then this guy is our top sale, Freddy Funko as Batman, $1,150 USD. Yeah. So we didn't have a 30-day because it's only 20 days.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And the 7-day, I mean, it's obviously going to be headed in a downward trend. That first couple of days, it's going to be insane, and then it's going to die off. But it's still holding strong as of not too long ago, like as of the 23rd. It's staying pretty consistent at like 100 plus. So that's great. And then our packs are obviously the top 2 movers. Pretty consistent between the 2 of them as far as sales numbers, 9,100, 9,900. The premium packs have twice the amount in volume, 3.6 to 1.5. I think I've seen Alcy put in the chat 28K. So this is pulling from the API. So I'm curious as to where you got 28 and if the API data is wrong. If so, I'd like to see why that is. The average on premium pack 400 wax approximately compared to 150, which I believe, Larry, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is still like a 2x plus from what the drop was.
Yeah, it usually right after the drop, like you kind of mentioned it, there's always that rush for the hardcore collectors to buy what they want. And then I've noticed with Funko, there's just a very steady trail up. But even if you buy and flip after the drop, like it looks like it's a pretty easy 2x just to get in the drop, So if that's what you want to do with it.
Yeah, the premium packs are going for right around 575 wax right now, and the standards are in the 220 range. Awesome. All right, that's all I got.
I love it. You fun with numbers.
Yeah, man.
No, that's
Yeah.
cool, man. Very easy to see the trends there and stuff like that.
Right, right, right. I'm thinking maybe we can just pick like maybe 1 or 2 projects per week and just kind of deep dive it together.
Yeah, man, that sounds good to me. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to try to come up with some better strategies for just the market in general, you know?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, you know me, I was trying to do it before. I'll do it all manually and stuff like that. And it's
Right.
so painstakingly slow. So watching you do it and you do, oh man, you do it so good.
Let's see here. All right. Are we ready to, we're at 9:05, Sandy. Is
Yeah,
it
the
time?
Grubfish is ready. We could start running through some of the honorable mentions too,
Yeah.
as everybody joins. Here, I'll flip it
Yeah,
over
you
to
got a huge list
Grubfish.
of honorable mentions this week, Larry. Thank you.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
nonstop, man. It was crazy. I was hoping this would be easy, I'm coming back from the storm, but yeah. So make sure you hit exclamation mark play, join Grubfish, and so yeah, let's go down this list of honorable mentions. So Realm had their in-pack sales open, in-game pack sales, excuse me. That just started today. So if you're playing Realm, which there are a few people in our Discord playing it, Tall James, I know he's a big fan of it and stuff like that. So check it out, buy the in-game packs and get ready for season 2 because that starts on the 25th. So that's just 2 days from now. So season 2 starts. And yeah, make sure, get your strategies ready to get ready to rule that every continent. After that, now this is something I don't know too much about. This is more just me putting it on your radar. It's called Craft World, and they're releasing
Okay.
some house packs. That's very much do your own research. If you're interested, that drop is tomorrow. I'll probably pass personally, but if you are interested, check that out tomorrow. And then there was also Pin Master tomorrow. That was one Sani was
Oh,
a
right,
fan
right.
of.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bowling one. You want to talk about that, Sani?
Yeah, I can touch on that one. So they're having a sale tomorrow. I think the only reason we uh, didn't add it as like a highlighted sale this week is because it was new to us as of today. I think I'd heard about it in the past, but not anything too deep. So I just didn't want to, I don't know, like highlight something that we're not fully vetted on. It does seem like a cool project though. They have plans to make a mobile game and work with like actual IRL bowling alleys to sort of have your stats from bowling IRL affect your NFT in the game. I don't know. It's a cool concept. It is similarly to Taco, a game that's like it's a simmed game, so you're not actually bowling. You're choosing characters with the right stats to go bowl, and then the results are what they are. Um, to be honest, I kind of like games like that. I feel like there's definitely some people who aren't huge fans of those types of games. So keep that in mind if that's not the type of game you're looking for. Their sale is going to be 500 of their 3 different pack types, which I think are yes, they're $7, $35, and $150 in either wax, fiat currency, or ETH. Like you can pay
Oh
with a
wow.
whole bunch of different options through their own website. And I'll put the link here for anybody who wants to go learn more. I definitely think it's something worth looking into. We did reach out to the team. BD was kind enough to connect us with them. So hopefully we'll get a stream with them here pretty soon. I think they're saying they want to wait till after game launch, which makes sense. I'm sure they're going to be swamped as soon as the sale starts. That's always a very busy time for projects. I'm just trying to find the info they had sent. And you'll earn, I'm pretty confident it's a fungible token called pins from playing 10-man matches. And then you use that pins that you earn from your daily matches to play in competitive matches where you can earn like actual XP for your character. Also, yeah, I just saw that question. Lex Luthor, you just start a bowling alley. Yeah. Start getting NFTs involved. I did like the creators are both fully, or they're doxed on their website, so they have their full names on there, which is kind of refreshing to see more and more projects doing that lately. And they did say I could show some of the intros they sent me on stream if y'all are interested in looking at any of those.
Very cool.
Some
Yeah,
game
let's do it up.
teasers up here.
Larry, did you see what I pinged in the chat? I don't know if you get emails from Dapper, but I put out. You might have already seen it. I just listed out some of the player names on those NFL packs.
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
but,
I'll ping it to you. And Sandy, speaking of doxing and such, so I skipped when I was looking through the data just on Atomic Hub or actually any of the sites, which reminds me, this is one you need to check out if you are into looking at data, Wax Market Cap, which I don't know who runs that, but I want to say it might be Wax.io. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know who runs it, but it's a pretty awesome site to see the data. And I skipped a few on there because of just not having an impeccable reputation. I think one of them might have lost their whitelisting at one point and did, wasn't transparent about the wax where it was going immediately after the drop. It looked super shady. And there's nothing that says that you have to do those things, because I don't think either project has like officially rugged at all. So don't take that out of context, but just a little too questionable for my liking. So always do your own research.
Was it some game that's associated with farming or mining or both?
Oh yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
This is my shocked face.
Yeah. And then I think the other one was like a War Space clone or something. That again, it was super questionable about how they're even in the top 5.
Yeah, I noticed those short-term stuff on the market cap things. They're a lot of those are fly by the seat, so that's what your pants.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'll time to look at this real quick. I'll play it. See if
let me hide this banner.
Our first bowler.
Huh.
Does that let the audience?
So that's sort of like, from what I was understanding, what will play when you go to like put your bowler up to play. That's like I guess I'd call it a cutscene.
Yeah. Sandy, is this a website that you're on?
No, this is a video that they shot
gotcha,
over to me.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was asking them some questions. Clearly, I missed a lot because I've seen some questions in here I definitely should have been asking. See if there are any more details I have. One thing to note is the sale, like the way it's reserved at the start is 80% of it is for sales in wax. The other 80% is for sales in fiat. 80% for wax, 20% for fiat. And they do say they may move it one way or the other depending on where the purchasing is happening. But if you plan to buy with a fiat currency, there are packs available there that won't necessarily get like swooped up by people who are paying with wax, which would be faster for them.
Very true.
I'm seeing, so Alcy was pointing out that they had a sale for their bowling alleys already.
Yeah, they
were
and
I asked Kurt earlier, he was saying that he's designed his own bowler already. The newly remodeled ones were $10K. That's for the bowling alleys?
Yeah, you can check their drops on Nifty Blocks. They had some, they were just super expensive.
I wonder if that's like the actual bowling alleys they're partnering with had to buy those or something.
I was thinking if enough people bought, they could just build their own bowling alley.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Get like a special
it seems
pulp every time you go bowling there.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool project to me. I'm very interested to see where it goes. I'm not sure where I sit yet on the sale for tomorrow, but that shouldn't affect whether everybody should make their own informed decisions. Also, thank you, Aussie, for the link.
Yeah, that was just what we got tomorrow too. There's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Let's keep going. I totally interrupted that.
Oh no, that's okay. Good. More information, the better, man. I love it. Also on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, NFTG, going over to having the Taco Boys over and stuff, doing that stream. So make sure you come around for that.
Yeah.
And then that brings us to the next day, the 25th. Costume Clash has a new map inspired by Digicon. You love them, Sandy. They're having a Penguin Collector's Edition drop. And then I mentioned it before, but Realm, that's when their season 2 starts. And then later on Wednesday, we at NFTG, we got 2 things going on. We got Forsaken Wednesdays, which is going to be super cool. And Mini Royale Madness, which is always a lot of fun too. So make sure you come and check that out. On the 26th, Tales of the Crypto is holding a mystery drop. We love those guys over there. Also on the 26th, Million on Mars is doing a Flower Festival bundle. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that's about or anything like that. I totally missed the boat on Million on Mars. But if you do know, enlighten us in the community, because I know Million on Mars, like, it's a really cool, complex project that a lot of people who are into, will be glad to help you out with. What else we got on the 26th? Busy day for NFTG. We got Crypto Stash. Then we got Matt Gaser, the creator of Dr. Zamsi.
Yeah.
And then TD, you got your 0 to 100 challenge. It's always cool to see how people are doing with that. On the 27th, Unlinked is having their honeybee sale. Red Panda Adventures is having their illustration drop. I think that's inspired by Digicon. And then on the 27th, so the next day after the NFT Gamer stream, Dr. Zamsi is having their set 3 drop. So that could be very cool. The illustration on that stuff is always amazing. And I think the big thing with this one is it's all animated stuff. Before they kind of had a little bit, but now I think it's mostly, a lot more of it is animated. So definitely check that out. And that guy, Matt Gaser, he did animations for the Clone Wars, the Star Wars show. It's just like there's so much cool stuff in that guy's portfolio.
He's done a whole bunch of stuff, including Rugrats too, which is a pretty big one.
Did he do Rugrats?
Yeah, he worked on it as while still studying, which I think is even cooler, to be working on like such a huge project as I guess technically like an intern.
I was just gonna say interning on Rugrats. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I say intern. I want to go double check now if he was. I don't want to call him an intern if he wasn't an intern. But he has this cool about page where he goes through all of it.
Yeah, I loved looking at that.
Yeah, intern at Klasky Supo as background prop designer for the animated series Rugrats before completing his studies. Pretty cool.
Very cool, man.
Lots of the Lord of the Ring games too. Worked on the Aragon game. Illustrated for Magic the Gathering and World of Warcraft trading card games.
Like, it doesn't end, right? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Some higher profile projects has been designing for, in recent years, Green Lantern, the animated series, feature film Hop, the Angry Birds movie, the Willow Bees movie. I don't actually know that one. And many more still to come. So not done working yet.
Yeah, Sandy, make sure you're logging into Million on Mars if you didn't see that message from OP there.
Yeah.
I just logged in and claimed it.
I just got to log in and I can claim it?
Yeah, it gives it to you. I think you have to click on your rations or something, but that's what I did and got it.
Make sure you do it in that one account too that you can't transfer that thing from.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, man.
Okay, where are we at? On the 28th, back to the list, Dead in City is launching their game. Also on the 28th, Farm Wars is having their land buildings for sale. I think Alcy just mentioned this. Digital Ducks on the 28th is having a mystery quack too. And Beast Gardens is having their weekly craft. This week is for Soulburn, which is the new beasts they brought out. Then on the 29th, Farm Wars is having a tool drop. And then also here at NFTG, we're in Phoebe Garrett over. Refresh me, Phoebe Garrett.
Blocktunes, ETH project.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
It's actually a really cool project. It's like generative music. So they got like a consortium of artists together, and then they give them like a certain I forget what the word is for it, but like a certain set of notes that they need to follow in the music that they send in, and then they like randomly combine them all into different songs.
That's right, because we played the little guessing game. I remember now. I
Yeah,
need to see how I did. Did they give
which
the
one's
results?
real, which one's generative?
Yeah,
I think we did on the ones that have been pulled so far.
You have to see how I did. I totally forgot. And
Yes,
there is.
Are we? Can we?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I just because Phoenix got. Yeah, I feel bad that she had to take off. I know she entered, so yeah. Let's get that running. And Princess Phoenix, if you can hang out, we're running it right now.
You ready, TD?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go. Let's do it.
There was one other thing I wanted to mention. It was the Funko redemption. I forget which one it is.
Metaphors Comics is Grubsploding. Look at that.
Oh, here, let me take this off so everybody can see the rest of the grubs.
Okay, so yeah, talking about Nickelodeon, yeah, the Funko Nickelodeon Snapshot is on Wednesday, June 1st. So, just make sure you're aware of that. Basically a little over a week from now. So, make your plan for what you're going to do for your Nickelodeon NFTs, or if you want to act and you want to buy some.
Cool. I didn't get in on that one, I don't think. Did you?
I did. I got a few packs. I haven't opened them. My plan with Funko is just to kind of hold the packs and see how I'm feeling closer to the snapshot. I'll probably sell these. I think I might sell my Nickelodeon packs and buy a DC redeemable if I can. I haven't looked at the prices in a while, but I'd like to get one of those Batman Funkos.
Oh my goodness. He's complaining about his grub tail. He tried to do it. Shout out Mount Doomy. Oh yeah, I think that's right. I'll see. I think I did try that drop. Now, Doomy, what happened to your trail? How do you miss it? Where did it go? That's what I want to know.
All in all, I will say it's a busier week than I thought it would be. It's pretty consistent. There's basically something happening every day to kind of keep you busy.
Oh, they're all missing. I didn't even notice that.
There's always stuff on the list that I like, forget about, or a name I haven't seen for a while, or things like that. I'm excited for Digicon though.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Congrats, Gamushi. Run it back. Oh, also, I forgot to start our Stream Raider battle. I will go do that. While everybody's entering their wallet address, !play in the Wax wallet address, we are going to play our Stream Raider battle.
That's so cool. So are we playing against other people? Like, is that
I'm pretty sure it's against like comms.
okay?
These snakes are strong though. We won.
Nice. Mount Doomy was MVP there, looks like.
Yeah, I got 8 kills, 3 assists.
Very cool.
I need to figure out what to do with the gold. What we should be buying and stuff.
Now, Doomy, I owe you a Metaforce ticket. I didn't realize you had both. But I
This
see
is
that
very
now.
hard. Let's see how this goes.
I will send both of those over to you, 2 of each.
Does anybody know if I'm capable as the leader to put more than 1 unit? It seems to say that I can't.
I wish I could help you, Stanny.
Well, I'm about to wouldn't say cheat the system, but figure out how to put more than 1 unit.
I'll close my eyes. I won't tell anyone.
Because I have some on my personal account from playing with Neon Space over on their streams. Yeah, so you can only put 1 leader. I need to get some stronger units on our NFT Gamer TV account, so we can have just like a chunky leader that can win. Because I think we're like the first one to die, probably.
You saying we don't lead by example there?
I'm saying everybody here has been playing Stream Raiders for longer than we have. They all got like beefy characters. Like ours are pretty much exclusively level 1 characters. There's a few that are our flag bearer, I guess, is a higher level, but yeah, they're I want like some of these artillery, war beast. These look super cool.
Balloon Buster.
Where's that? Oh, Balloon Buster, yeah. I guess he drops bombs from his balloon.
And that takes
Yeah,
me
I
back
guess
to
brings you back to what?
like the old Final Fantasy games and stuff.
Wondering if it's better to like upgrade some of the ones that we have that show up in the shop or wait. I don't know. Place unit. I know I don't have any units on my personal account either. Cool. But
Hey, we all
go
got to
help.
start somewhere, right?
Yeah. Awesome. I'll move us back over to the grubfish. Give everybody a few more minutes, exclamation point play, and then your wallet address. We'll get this going here pretty soon. Here, I'll start a timer so I don't forget this time. You have 1 minute to enter. And then I am also going to get some music going. Is that volume good, y'all?
I do not
Can you
hear
even-
anything.
I don't hear much.
But now,
I'm still not getting anything over here.
here, wait. Let me try to fix something.
One thing I can totally
What
mention.
about now?
Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, one thing I can mention that I think I kind of glossed over before is if you haven't bought the Funko stuff, you need to have an account on the drop up of a site. Yeah, every time, man. Yeah, so just make sure you get an account there ahead of time because you don't want to do that last minute. And it's always a fiat only buy. You cannot buy in wax. It's always you need a credit card or Apple Pay, Google Pay. There are the regional restrictions. All that's all that kind of bogus stuff. But just be, you know, aware of it. Because a lot of us, you know, like we know that for example, the Kellogg's is not DC, but I know us, like a lot of us are still going to target that drop.
Yeah, it's
Metaphors
been
gets off.
the most profitable brand on wax.
Yeah, plus like you thinking about it, like it's got the strongest IPs, you know, and it's always kind of something new, something exciting, something we all recognize on some level. So it's actually got a lot going for it. I was never really the biggest Funko guy in real life, you know, before NFTs and stuff. So I'm coming around to it though. I don't know if I'll have one of those, you know, giant walls of Funko stuff, but you know, my collection is slowly growing. I will say that. I think my girlfriend bought me my first one a couple of years ago. She bought me a Yoda one where he's dressed like Santa Claus.
Nice.
Oh, I'm just about to explode.
Congrats.
Nice.
Let me try to say that. Cicerone LV, maybe?
Maybe Cicerone 5? I don't know.
Cicerone 5, yeah. Either way, congrats on winning. Send those addresses over and head to the dance off. And just a reminder to everybody here, if you have our Immersus badge or the Metaforce Immersus Creator Supporter badge, you get a chance for double your prizes.
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to make a batch of these Metaforce ones, so I'm not doing this on the fly like this.
Oh, I'll see. Is it Caesar and then on LV? Oh, yeah. I see.
We weren't even close.
Yeah, we weren't close at all. I don't
Not
think
do
I
me.
could have been
We're good to
further
go,
away.
bud. Let's ping you here.
Storm saying 960. Congrats. And one more time.
I think you
On a
pronounced that pretty good.
non-NFT. What?
I think you pronounced that one pretty good.
Yeah, I think that one. I got that one down. On a non-NFT related note, how's everybody doing? I know, Larry, you had the storm. TD, how was your weekend? Your kids were over this weekend, right?
Yeah,
We
it
had
was a lot
Noah
of
on the
fun.
stream.
Yeah. We were that game I was telling you about last night was pretty fun. I like games like that. There's another robot one we were playing where it's a co-op and you have to have a second player that you can communicate with because the game just requires 2 players to go through it. I like those.
Was it an NFT game?
Say again.
Was it an NFT game?
No, this was on the Xbox.
Right on.
It's
Right
called
on. Yeah.
It Takes Two. It's called It Takes Two.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell the game was designed for, like, I would say the demographic was like couples, just because it's a mother and the story is like a mother and a father are getting divorced, and the little kid turns them into dolls that shrink down into really small, and they have to make their way through this crazy world. So there, somebody plays as the mother character and the other plays as the dad. But it was just so much fun having to think of how you were going to get the task accomplished or to the next stage. You should check it out. Do you play games with your girl, Larry?
No, not really. We're not, I do most of my NFT stuff, and then
Right.
we're
Yeah.
both not into the games too much. The last thing we kind of played together a lot was during the pandemic. We played a
Oh,
board
yeah,
game
yeah,
called Catan,
What's it called?
Survivors. Catan. It's pretty famous. It's tabletop board game. Actually, the map kind of reminds me of what's we were just talking about Seventh Seal. The way it's crafted, it kind of looks like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's not necessarily about fighting. It's more about like resource management and stuff like that. So it's okay. It's a strategy game.
Yeah. What about you, Sandy? You asked us how we were doing. How was your weekend?
It's all right. I need to figure out a bit more of my health stuff, but I'm getting there.
Your health stuff. I hope you're doing okay.
Oh, OP sounds like they've played
Yeah, I
it.
just need to figure out how to eat properly.
Don't we all, eh?
Yeah, I just have too many allergies to where I like just won't eat. And then by like 2 p.m. I have absolutely no energy because I've had no food all day. And I'm doing it to myself.
Damn, eh? Yeah, I used to be like that, but it wasn't because of allergies. I was just skinny and I wouldn't eat like all day until like dinner time. And the same thing would happen to me. But I'm just super skinny now, so I didn't really have an excuse back then.
I used to weigh in a lot more than I do now. I'm getting it back, but it's a grind.
Yeah, lots of protein shakes.
OP says that they were
Yeah.
playing Fortnite all night. So Fortnite for me was fun when it first, like before it got crazy. I don't know. Sam, did you play Fortnite from like the beginning?
I played it at the beginning, and probably played for like the first 4 or 6 months of the game being out. So that was when I was still in university. So I did get quite a few hours in on the game. I really want to sell my account because I have a whole bunch of the like OG skins that I could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying that on Twitch. But track me down, I dare you.
Right.
I've heard there's some big money in that stuff.
Yeah, I need to go look like what I could actually maybe get rid of it for. But
Are you able to gift them still? Didn't they open that up briefly and then close it back down or something? Or are you still able to? You would have to sell your entire account. You can't gift skins. Fortnite.
Maybe they've changed it. To my knowledge, I've only seen people sell their whole account.
Yeah, I was under the assumption that it's all or nothing.
I've heard rumors that they may make them into NFTs, which would be pretty crazy, or go the CS:GO route and have like a marketplace for them. You can give skins. I'm sure they're all over that though. Like I'm sure that's a very quick way to get yourself banned. Whereas selling the whole account, there's one transaction for them to be able to track down, and I don't know. It's a much cleaner sale that I think is harder to follow. Also, I think it's about time to boot up the next Grubfish. Y'all all in here?
I'm in, yes.
I am too now.
Oh, you know, I
Right.
didn't follow up with Kurt on the numbers for the Give Lab, Sandy. Have you heard or looked at it recently?
I have not.
Yeah, I'd like to get an update on that. See where we're at.
All right, I'm gonna start up this giveaway. All right, this Grubfish. Online and snuck in there. I'll do like a 10-second, or on the 40-minute mark. So what is that? Oh, and we just hit it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start this up. Ready?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey, TD, have you been over to the Bat Cowls Discord at all lately?
Not lately, no.
I remember you were frequenting there a lot.
Yeah, for the DC, Sandy and I both got enormous. Is he Grubsploding now?
No, I didn't. And now I'm tiny.
You're tiny. Yeah.
Uh,
I think I must have typed
Ugh.
Grubsplode incorrectly. What did I type? Oh, I wrote Grubplode instead of Grubsplode.
Brutal. I was over there for the DC comics drop, Funko, and not really been back since. It's a pretty packed server.
Yeah, it is pretty busy. I remember when I was looking at it before. And they're doing some airdrops in the near future too.
Yeah, I think I heard that. I need to check my account.
I checked mine the other day before all this storm stuff, but there was nothing in there. I don't know if it's happened over the weekend or not. I don't think they were ready yet though, but they're coming.
Yeah, I don't even know what the website is. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, if something happens to me, like none of the shit is documented. There's just NFTs everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know what you mean, brother.
Yeah,
Das almost had that one.
Larkin Ferret. Shout out
to the dance off.
One thing I did with a bunch of my, seed phrases and passwords and stuff, I bought a notebook that's made out of stone paper and a fireproof case for it.
There you go.
If I had, money, I would buy like a safe or something like that, but I'm not there yet. So, I'm doing what I can. And it's all there, for the most part. The thing is, like, I feel like I sign up for a new project or like, every week or something on a new website with a new program and stuff. So it's not something I keep up to date really well with. It's something I do like, every 3 months, I might add to it.
Yeah. What do you know the Bat Cowl website?
Yeah, it's let me find it here. I think it's just DC dot it's nft.dcuniverse.com.
Yeah, there it goes.
And yeah, but I just have my cowl in there last I looked.
Yeah, same.
But some more stuff is coming. Oh,
congrats.
Hey.
Distracted there, but congrats. Second place to first. I don't think we've had that before.
Wanted it bad.
Yeah.
So Louis says Give the Lab is doing okay. Let me take a look, but we need to push it some more. So take a look.
I think that's it for those are our 3 grub fishes. Should we run one more?
Why not?
All right. Exclamation point play and your wallet addresses. We're back up. This will help because this way we have 12 minutes before we can do our next Stream Raiders battle. Before we can start it.
Now, forgive me for asking a silly question, but you can only do that while streaming, right?
You can only be the captain while streaming. Although, yeah, I think you have to be live to do it. I've never tried to do it when we're not live. But like unless you have people joining you, it's not really something you're 1v1ing. I think the Neon Space guys can because they have so many units, and I think all 3 of them have accounts.
Right on. Well, that's good to know. I because like I'm kind of a noob to all the stream stuff, so it's the integrations are just crazy to me. All this stuff.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to see on my own account. I have no gold, so I can't buy any of the units. Dang. I think too, if you change your Twitch name, it messes up your Stream Raiders. Because I swear on my personal account I had Stream Raider stuff, but it says otherwise. Yeah, and there's like a whole gift skin gifting system in the game too. That's pretty cool. at all of it. I'll put down another unit.
And man, I'll have to get a character going soon. Join you guys. Need some backup.
Yeah, you just need a Twitch account, and then you just sign in with Twitch, which I feel like is a pretty cool system of doing it, rather than like you have to make your own account on their website and everything.
Yeah, it must make things a lot smoother. My whole thing was it sucks because like whenever we stream like this, I can't do the Twitch next to it. It just messes with my stream too much.
TD, are those numbers for real?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I mean, I'd ask Kurt to confirm. Why do you too low, too high? What?
It's a much higher number than I thought it would be. It's exciting.
So that just be sure that you know that the entries is considered like one action and one off of one form. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not that many individuals. That would be nuts. That would be very exciting.
I was like 7,500 people. That's a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
And we're getting there. We're working it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Big numbers are good. I agree, Scooter.
I like when they simplify things for me.
All right. Let me make sure that I'm in. Are you in, Sandy?
No. I need to get in.
And then type out Grubsplode first.
Let me make sure I spell it right this time too.
Yeah. So you know that you're not rushed. And then I keep resizing my clipboard. I write them both out, and then I Control X resize. So then it's just enter, Control V, enter, boom.
Damn, man, you got down to a science.
Oh yeah, you got it, man.
Do it for the craft, man.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Uga's using my favorite move in the game, Avoid Sanny.
You can try,
Uga. I was.
Oh, TD had one job to do.
I know you.
Where did I go? Did I even?
Oh, someone's ready to go. God, Mushi.
Yeah. Oh, it just took out the whole corner.
Oh, you're still there, Sandy.
How? I typed Grubsplode.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? If you do that, you're totally screwed because Twitch won't let you send it again for 30 seconds. Am I still?
There we go.
Oh, right in the middle too.
There we go. Lurking ferret's going again.
Yeah, out of here. Damn.
We still have that bounty up if the last two alive want to try to win it here. If you go to Grubsplode and the other player dies first and you win while Grubsploding, you will get a bonus prize.
Oh man, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, how often do we see just two floating though?
Like pretty rare.
I'm gonna keep
we're getting that right here.
Well, yeah, so we're kind of there. Right. All right.
It's like if Bensky had gone to Grubsplode there.
Yeah.
We'll see if anybody does it. I kind of want to keep myself alive one of these times. But yeah, now I'm in the top 24 on accident. So that kind of, I messed that up.
And you're pretty good in the dance off, Sandy. I've seen you dance.
I don't think anybody's seen me dance. That is not one of my skills I advertise.
You can't be good in NFTs if you can't dance, kid.
I feel like that's from a movie quote or something.
Probably, I don't know.
Dang, come on, Fireball. I know you want to knock me out. It's getting scarier.
Oh, there you are.
There we go.
Crisis averted. Is Bensky gonna go for 2?
Yeah. Back to back.
Get that man some prizes.
Oh, he won both of
Congrats.
them? Damn.
Yeah, he won them both.
Cool. All right, gentlemen, I am going to go grab some dinner. I haven't eaten yet, if you can believe that.
Thanks to Larry's reminder, remembered to eat before streaming. Mentioned
Yeah.
you to get food, and I was like, food? Forgot that that's the thing.
I gotta eat before stream. But it's so late over here when the time we're done, so it turns into like a midnight snack.
Yeah. That's been most of my meals lately.
Larry, anything for our audience before we let them go?
No, nothing about NFTs, but I just want to say, I always say this, my heart and soul goes out to the Ukrainian community. We're with you, we support you, and we love you.
Amen to that. Sandy, anything for our audience? Damn, Bensky's got
thank
an
you.
NFT Gamer TV pin too. He just cleaned up, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what that's
Nice.
for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dang. Nice. Well, I guess congrats to Bensky. It was pretty good night.
Dude.
And then just thanks to everybody for showing up. Means a lot when everybody shows up for our weekly streams. So thank you.
Yeah.
And hopefully
see you
we reach
tomorrow.
partners soon.
Yeah,
We'll see everybody tomorrow. We got Taco Tuesday. And then this week we have a new one, Warsaken Wednesdays. We're going to start doing 2 hours before our Mini Royale Madness that we do Wednesday nights.
Cool.
And then, we'll raid everybody over to NFT Action News after this.
Sweet. All right, folks. Have a good one.